What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a 1-year update, mini review, wear and tear on the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM. This is the monogram with the Vachetta Leather. I just want to quickly talk about the bag for you guys really quick, tell you how it's worn, any problems that I've had with it, the perks of it, all that kind of stuff. So if you want to see this 1-year update, wear and tear mini review, then keep on watching. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name's Caroline. I do lots of luxury lifestyle fashion and all kind of beauty videos, so subscribe if you're new. But I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into this video. Okay guys, I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet. There is not a whole lot to say in terms of the bag. It's definitely worn a lot more than any of my other bags that I've had from Louis Vuitton. I think that is just because of all the Vachetta leather on it. I'm just going to quickly go ahead and give you guys a little update. In terms of the canvas has worn beautifully. I have not had any cracking or any deep scratches that are going to cause an issue. In terms of all the stitching and everything is still in really great shape. In terms of the bottom, because I know that they get a lot of wear on the bottom, I hope you guys can see, I hardly have any wear on the bottom at all. It's still just as shiny and amazing as the rest of the bag. Everything is still really cohesive and looks really well. In terms of the little pouch on the inside of the bag as well, this is faring really nicely. I'm just going to give a disclaimer. This piece I had repaired, but they actually replaced it for me because I was getting some damage here on the corners. I don't know if you can see. See how they start to wear on the corners? This has been obviously a year now, but mine was actually peeling quite badly on the edges, and that was about a few months after I got in the bag. I think it just came down to just like one rogue faulty piece, so they just replaced the whole thing for me. It really does not fit a whole lot. I know a lot of girls it's really popular to buy these on Fashion File or on secondhand sites, just getting this little piece, but I would recommend rather getting the mini pochette, but that's for a whole nother video. I did, however, keep my strap, so it all patinaed the same color with the rest of my bag, but the other piece that, you know, is the brand new piece, that still is faring very nicely as well. So moving on to the Vachetta leather, which I was just quickly mentioning, I just want to kind of point out that it has patinaed quite a bit. It is a really nice, beautiful honey color now. I'm really happy with it. In terms of the handles, I know a lot of people's handles get a lot darker right here on this part where they're using it the most. I would not say that that's the case for mine. They're pretty even colored all over. When I first got this bag, these stuck straight up like this, and it was quite awkward and kind of fussy looking bag, but now they've become more soft, they drip down, they're more malleable and things. Okay, so I'm just gonna zoom in for you guys quickly so you can kind of see, hopefully you'll be able to see right here on the corners of the bag. It's just showing a little bit of wear. It's really hard to tell on camera because it really is such minimal wear and tear, but I just wanted to try and show you. I think down here you can see how it's almost kind of turning a little bit gray. It's where I've scuffed it a few times. Obviously this bag is meant to be used and I've really enjoyed it, so I'm not upset about any of that. In terms of fidgety type pieces on this bag, like the slides and stuff, they're still doing really well. Everything's holding up really nicely. All the brass is still very much gold and nothing has tarnished, including the zip on the inside. So this bag comes with a zip on the inside. Just kind of want to show you really quick if you're not familiar. This bag does have a flap that has a big pocket in here, and everything still is zipping perfectly. I will say that the patina on the inside of the bag is slightly a different color than the patina on the handles. I'm just gonna put it like this just so you can see. See right there? Sorry, I'm just looking in the viewfinder to make sure that you guys are in focus, but you can see right there that the two colors are a little bit different because this is, you know, never hits the sun, it's never been caught in the rain, that kind of stuff, but the bag is holding up really nicely. And if you see me looking up, I am just checking in the viewfinder to make sure everything's in focus. A lot of times when I don't have anyone at home helping me film, I need to make sure that everything's in focus so that I don't go back later or 2 days later to go and edit the video and the whole thing's out of focus. So if you see me looking up at you guys like this, just know I'm checking to make sure it's all in focus for you guys. So just quickly moving on into the inside of the bag, the actual lining of the bag, this has fared amazing. If you see any spots in there, it's actually just like little dust things, like this little kind of stuff down here. It's actually just like dust and fluff, but the inside is remarkable for all the things that I've put in this bag. I've taken this bag on trips, put it on the floor, been at restaurants, in and around, even taken it to the beach and that kind of stuff, and filled it with things like liquids and hand sanitizers and lipsticks and all that kind of stuff. So all the stuff that I actually put into this bag, it's fared really well. And I just want to say that the stitching as well is really, really well done. And I have nothing that's coming loose, nothing that even looks like, you know, even like these little guys on the side, all this stuff is faring so nicely, and I have it, I mean, pretty much looks like it did the day I got it, other than the fact that it's honey patina now, and I love the way that it looks. There's something kind of cool about it being a little bit more worn in. It's like you've had it for a while, that kind of look. It's kind of more carefree in my opinion, but if you like your bags, you know, nearly stark white like they are when you get them, that's really cool too. But so I definitely wouldn't, you know, get upset if your bag does get the occasional raindrop or something on it, because it kind of just tends to camouflage itself over time with the rest of the bag as it starts to patina. So I also just want to mention about this piece, I would say that the wear on the two, in terms of me actually wearing them, I wore this one. I went through a phase where I just wore this for like the longest time, and then I got some smaller other bags, so I kind of, you know, started putting this back in here. But now I carry this around when it's really nice outside. I try not to get caught in the rain with it, because as you know, the leather is a little bit fussy, so if it does get dripped and rained on, or you know, you're somewhere where you think that there might be water getting on your bag, then, you know, I'd rather leave it at home. But this has fared really nicely, and I enjoy taking this out, the whole piece actually together. So if I'm going on a trip, so for example, I'm going to a bachelorette this weekend, I'm going to, you know, I'll use this almost as an overnight bag. I'll pack like my bikini and, you know, my little towel and some sun cream or whatever, and then my pajamas and whatnot. And then when we go out to dinner that night, I have this, and it's in here. Everything's ready. It's like two purses in one. So if you're watching this video and trying to decide if you are wanting this bag, because I watched a lot of these videos on this bag before I actually purchased it, just know that it really is a really awesome investment, and you're just gonna use the hell out of it. If you're curious about actually what fits inside, I will try and link above or down in the description box for you what's in my bag. I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update about the 1 year wear and the tear of the bag, but it really has fared so nicely. You can just tell it's such good quality. I mean, it doesn't bother me at all, like I said, that it is honeyed and patinaed. I just hope that it doesn't get too much darker than this, so I'm trying to kind of space out as I'm using it, or I'm either just going to dedicate it just to a travel one, and if I want one that looks, you know, a little bit more primped, a little bit more kept, then I will have that one as like an occasional piece to take to lunches or whatever. But in terms of the tote style, guys, it's really hard to find one that is as durable as this. I had the Longchamps for a long time, that shopper tote, and there's just something so much, this one is just so much more durable than the Longchamp ones. The Longchamp ones, I think, actually are a little bit more fussy because they have like that nylon whatever, and it actually starts to stain after a while and gets all marked up, and it kind of gets like watermarks on it and things. Yes, this does get like a little watermark here and there, but I find that this one has just been a lot, I've just enjoyed it so much more. If you guys have any other questions about the bag, please feel free to send me a comment in the comment section down below and ask me any questions that you have. I'll be happy to answer them, because I have found that a lot of these videos, they get a lot of hits, but then also a lot of people aren't replying back to the comments and stuff, so I'm going to try my best to reply to everyone. So if you do have any questions about this bag, or you have this bag as well, let me know. Give this a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. I make new videos every single week. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.